Alright, welcome back to fixbuildrace. Not really a video we wanted to make, but we're just going to make a video on it anyway because it happened and we'll show you guys. So my ute got broken into recently and they absolutely mangled my door. The other side is mangled as well from a different time. This is the second set of locks that I've put in the truck and they just keep getting broken and I'm sick of getting new keys made. They also had a go at my barrel. I don't know why, because I have the steering lock and they had a go at that and kind of stuffed the inside of that, so the key's quite hard to use now. And they also stole the faceplate of my stereo.
Oh, it's just the faceplate?
Yeah.
Not the actual radio?
No, like no value to them, and now my radio's stuffed and I called Repco and they can only faceplate's like a few months wait and it's $200 and a new stereo's $200, so it's like so annoying.
I guess that's why those faceplates pop off, you know?
Yeah, I should have fucking taken it out of the truck. Oh, it's still out of focus. So Sam's gonna weld up the door lock holes.
So DIY shaved door locks that we've never done it before, but
we've fixed rust. Same way.
Same thing. Should be pretty easy.
Got some paint left over from the fender that's shite. So yeah, I'm no body man. Might have to do that again, but properly, or just wait till I paint the whole thing. So yeah, I do have central locking. So as long as my battery doesn't go flat and the solenoids don't die, I should be able to get into the truck with this. I'll have to figure out a way to get in if it does fail as a backup. But I'm not going to tell you guys how I do that because then I'll get fucking broken into again.
Alright.
Let's get amongst it.
Get onto it.
Alright, Sam's gonna cut my door. No turning back now.
Wow, it's gonna be an improvement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gotta be a damn sight better than that. I don't think I was ever gonna get a lock back in that anyway. So. Don't pick it up.
Oh, I can't see.
That makes me confident. So one side's filled in, panel patched in, and all ground back, just needs some bog. And there is a little bit of a bow in the door, so I'm just trying to pop that out a bit so there's not too much bog filling going on. And Sam
Already started on the other side, so
got that out.
I'm going to tell you, kind of similar to the rust repairs. Get your patch panel, set it on, cut it inside the line, pop that out. And then yeah, just sand up all around there, set that in, tack it around.
Bob's your auntie.
Bob's my mum's cousin's husband.
1, 2, skip a few. It's already welded in, bro. Whoops.
Yeah, so we're on a bit of a time crunch today, so just kind of getting it done, but you've seen us weld patch panels in plenty of times before, so yeah, tack it in. So it has bowed a little bit, but that's right, so we're going to fill it in anyway.
Yep.
That's why I'm not too fussed about all these little high and low spots.
Yep.
Or low spots, sorry. But yeah, we'll pop this door handle out, get some bog on, get it painted.
So we'll just get it in primer today. Won't have time to do colour, and I think this thing was actually clear coated, so I'll clear it as well. But yeah, I would like to paint this one day in future, not anytime soon, but it already looks pretty shitty at the moment, so I don't really care about the finish as long as it's like flat-ish and kind of the same color at least. But yeah, I do have like a full plan with this car. This was my dad's car, so this holds a bit of sentimental value to me, so I do have a full build planned on it. I'm going to change up the color and stuff. So yeah, we're not going to go too crazy. If it looks like not that great at the end, don't flame us, because as Sam said, we're on a time crunch and not too fussed at this stage. Alright, Sam laid down a thin-ish layer of bog. So we're going to let that set, then sand it off, and then probably do 1 or 2 more layers of bog, and then prime it, and that'll be us for the day. Now we just wait for bog to dry, mate. Listen to some George FM. Wear your mask, kids.
We're doing this in a well ventilated area.
The outdoors.
Got the bog sanded down. It's not perfect, but like we said, we're on a time crunch, so we'll come back at a later date and sand it all out smooth. But yeah, just going to put down first can of primer. Coat, not can.
Yeah, put the can down, bro.
For now, just want to seal the bog up so it doesn't get any moisture on it. Right, so just sealing that primer in with some cheap gloss paint, well, white paint. So like I said, going to sand it all back again and get it nice and smooth and looking pretty like the rest of the truck.
I just realised the wind noise is going to be shit as. Good to go, mate. Like, you're getting too close. It's going to be a 10-footer, mate. Look at this line there.
Nice and straight. I reckon once it gets dirty it'll look alright.
Yeah, I'll just rub some mud in it once it's dry and... Alright, so just on your screens, just squint and then you won't be able to see the lines, and it's mint. Sam reckons he did the runs in there on purpose, so we have to redo it because he doesn't want me to just be like, yeah, nah, good enough, mate. Because I probably would just chuck some clear on it and be like, yeah, nah, good enough, mate.
I reckon 1, maybe 2 more coats of bog, and like maybe get a orbital sander.
I've got one, I just forgot it.
And just use that and it'll make it so much easier. And then yeah, we'll just spray the whole thing while we're at it.
Oh yeah. Sounds good, mate. So I finally got round to attacking the doors again, and as you can see, it had been quite a while because the doors had turned yellow. Now this was a lot easier when I actually had my palm sander with me, and I got it done a lot quicker. And as you can see, I got the first coat of bog down, and then the second, and just in time with the sun setting, I got it in primer. Now the next day I gave the primer a light sand, and then got to work on the colour and clear coat. And as you can see, I'm using the trick I learnt from Mighty Car Mods with the masking paper to try and make sure that there are no harsh lines and it's easy to blend the paint in with the rest of the door. Now for a backyard bodyman, I'm not mad at that, and I'm really happy with the match paint I got from Automotive Paint Supplies on Olive Road in Auckland. Obviously it's not a perfect match, but that's due to the Utes paint being 26 years old. And that is why you should be more thorough with your masking, as I'm sure a few of you were screaming at me through your screens. So I gave the paint a while to set, and as you can see the truck got a bit dirty and you can't even see where it has been painted. I gave it a quick clean down so the areas that needed wet sanding were more obvious, but even then it was quite hard to tell where the painted area was, so I'm very pleased with how this has turned out. So as you can see here, there's just a slight line that needs to be wet sanded, and the rest of the edges need to be blended out a little bit better. So I quickly attacked the first area just to see how it was going to turn out. After seeing how well that first portion turned out, I got on to wet sanding the rest of the door, and this only took me about 5 minutes for each door. Now overall, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's not perfect, but as you can see, neither is the rest of the truck. But that's all for this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.